So EG have announced one of the biggest revelations in North American Counter-Strike, what they're calling the Blueprint. So it's a project they have where they have just acquired two more teams to make the EG roster a total of 15 players. So the idea here is to have three teams, with team number one being the team we currently know as EG, compete in the more premier tournaments like Blast and the higher tier ESL tournaments, while having the other two teams kind of work and pick and choose which tournaments they compete in, so that way they can manage the load of all three teams with the practice schedules. And I'm sure this will eventually mean some fluency between the players amongst the rosters, possibly some changes to EG themselves, seeing as Cirque and Breeze have definitely been having questionable performances.
The main point around the addition of these two teams is to develop NA as a whole, not just the EG brand, because NA is one lacking in teams that can compete at the highest level. So even on the tier 2 level, I don't even know if there's any really notable tier 2 teams besides Party Astronauts as well as Carpe Diem.
So one quote that I really like that was given by Danny Engels, the EG Director of Gaming Excellence, in his interview to HLTV, he said, "With the practice environment in North America not being on par, we basically take the infrastructure in-house and invest a lot of resources to make sure our practice allows us to catch up with the European counterparts." I like this a lot because in the interview Shocks gave, he revealed he was unhappy with Team Liquid because of their practice habits, and it's becoming more and more known that North America, they're not exactly practicing the same way the Europeans are, and you can definitely see it in the tournament results.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for them to find reason to with the NA competition being as low as it is. It's hard to imagine any of those two rosters being based in Seattle are going to be that successful in growth, knowing that the European competition, even at the tier 2 level, is so much ahead of them. But I think it's more of a testament to how unsuccessful NA has been in getting back in the swing of things post COVID, post the online era, as well as the fact that they're top of NA, mainly being EG now and Team Liquid, have failed to have really that many additions and players, and they really just have had the same set, like 10 players this whole time.
And not
And
neither team has really placed well in any tournament in recent history. Nothing of note, and definitely no tier one tournament wins.
yeah, I mean, EG have been extra abysmal. They do have a tournament coming up next week. It will be the Pinnacle Cup, and the competition there is not that great. Well, it's pretty good for them, especially. It'll be a good stepping stone. I think it's been over a month since they have played any official competition. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. But as a whole, I like the idea behind it, and I hope it's successful. I don't think you're gonna be seeing any results for like at least a year and a half.
Yeah, overall though, it's great the NA scene is finally getting some funding and backing, and hopefully with the EG organization behind these two new teams, we can definitely see an increase in performance and competition from these NA teams.